Welcome to Hebrew Words in Scripture. This is lesson number 11. Would like to go through Genesis 1 through 5, word by word, letter by letter. Give you some practice in recognizing the letter, in sounding out the sound of the letter, and using those letter sounds to perform a sound for the word. This will be just more of an exercise than anything else, and we'll learn a few things about some of the words as we go along. We're going to take a look now at the original alphabet and a document on ancient Hebrew letters and modern Hebrew letters. And of course, you will recognize this as the original document of the Hebrew alphabet that I send out by text. If you are joining us and do not have a text available, you can perhaps take a screenshot of this image and crop it and then print it for your personal needs. This is a document that I find very, very valuable for you to help you recognize the letters of the alphabet. This is a document that has ancient Hebrew letters and modern Hebrew letters, and it has a column here that tells us how to pronounce these Hebrew letters in modern form. This is half of the page. You might take a screenshot of this and crop it and print it. And I'm going to give you the bottom half right now. And here's the bottom half of the same page. This is produced by David Petrovich. He is a linguist, a historian, has looked at the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics and has seen the Hebrew letters in those, and has done a lot of research on the development of the Hebrew language from those Egyptian hieroglyphs. And but we are dealing today with the modern Hebrew form, which has been in use since about 550 BC until the present time. I'm sorry, it was not David Petrovich that developed this chart. It was Douglas Petrovich, and we're very grateful to him for that. Here we see the Aramaic square Hebrew form, which we are using today, which has been used from 550 BC to the present. We are using these sounds for the letters. It says here that Aleph is generally silent, but we find that in the word Elohim it has an sound, like almost like an E. It says here that it's like the space in aha, so there's an empty space in that word aha. We see the letter bet can have the sound of B as in bat or V as in vet. And I find this chart to be very useful. You need to memorize it. If not, you're going to struggle. We see the letter Vav has the sound of V as in vine, or it can, if it's used as a vowel, have the sound of U as in flute, or O as in hole. And we continue on. Yot is another multi-sounded letter. It has the sound of Y as in yes, and we use that in the word Yeshua and Jerusalem, Jacob. We see also it can be used as a vowel, and it has the sound of the I in machine. or it has the sound of EY, as in the letter or in the word they. We see next the letter Kaf has the sound of K, as in king, or a CH, as in Bach. So it can be either K, king, or Bach, as in Bach. Some of these are very understandable. The Lamed is an L sound, Mem has an M sound, and so forth. Those are pretty self-explanatory. The letter Pe can be also as P as in power, or PH as in phone. And the last two letters that have multiple sounds are the Sheen can have the SH as in shine, or it can be as an S as in sun. And Tav can have the sound of T as in time, or TH as in theme. And so in our next lesson, we will use these two documents to help us find the shape of the letter and identify it. Then we will find the sound of the letter, and then we will take the sound of all the letters and run them together to form a word. And we will work our way through Genesis chapter 1, verses 1 through 5.